Hi everyone, Laura Poulias with Dobler College Consulting. As families start to consider the cost of college, it's very important for them to understand that there are two distinct types of grants that can be issued by colleges that potentially reduce the bottom line cost for them. The first is need-based financial aid, and the second are merit scholarships. And they're very different. Colleges award them to varying degrees, and in fact, there are several colleges that don't do merit scholarships at all and strictly use their resources to issue need-based financial aid. That would be the Ivies, Stanford, and a number of elite smaller liberal arts colleges. So as families start to consider how they can reduce costs, it's important for them to first understand if they potentially qualify for any need-based financial aid. I would recommend that a family go out to studentaid.gov. That is the federal website used for the FAFSA. There is a great tool out there called the Student Aid Index Estimator. It should only take about 10 minutes to run. You're going to plug in some information about your income and assets, and it is going to spit out what's called the SAI, the Student Aid Index. This is an estimate of how much the federal government believes your family can afford to pay on an annual basis for your child's college education. You want to compare that to the cost of attendance at the schools that your student is looking at. Now, it's not an absolute. You still may qualify for financial aid if your number exceeds the cost of attendance, because some schools use an additional form called the CSS profile. But it's going to give you a good gauge in terms of, if your SAI so far exceeds the cost of attendance at the schools you're looking at that you probably won't qualify for financial aid. The second are merit scholarships. And you can certainly ask the question of the colleges, do they have merit scholarships? What percentage of their incoming class is awarded merit scholarships? What does the average award look like? So that you can start to get a sense of if your student might qualify for a merit scholarship. Remember, the more selective a school is, the more competitive that applicant pool is, and the less likely your student is to be awarded any type of merit scholarship. But these are two very different pools of money, and it's important to understand the schools that you're looking at, how much they use both of those pools, and what your eligibility might be within those pools. If you have questions about how to determine your financial aid eligibility or your opportunities for merit scholarship, please contact your Dobler College Consulting advisor. Thanks.